Well, Kanye West, he is trending this morning.
Yeah, he's been trying to explain his comments on, that were positive for Donald Trump, which annoyed a lot of people.
It did. He took to Twitter. We talked about it last week. He had a little bromance exchange with the president.
No, he said he could see he wants people to think for themselves, is what he says. He definitely thinks for himself.
Yeah, he thinks for himself.
He's proving it daily.
He is with this. He was on TMZ Live where he made a controversial comment about slavery. Here is what he said. When you hear about slavery for 400 years, like 400 years, that sounds like a choice. And now people on social media are very upset with this, with his comment,
I can understand why.
Somebody inside the TMZ newsroom who then went at it with Kanye West, telling him he's appalled by this comment and that he is disappointed that he would say that. And, Kanye West is just, it's like, hey, I'm sorry I upset you, but that's what I think.
Yeah, he was trying to explain how people are thinking nowadays is a form of slavery, but that doesn't actually correspond with the loss of freedom, being into bondage, being forced to be a slave.
Yeah.
It's happened throughout humankind, not just in the terrible American experiment that it was, but over the course of human history. Slavery still occurs in some places of the world.
Yes, it does.
And in no aspect would I think that anyone at any time who was a slave would be saying, yeah, this is the choice I want.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people on social media are even more confused because he is a black man to be making these comments.
Well, and again, I will say this, why can't we just eliminate all color, and why can't we just take every case individually? But we can't, because it's our past and it's our history.
It's the history behind it,
But the very fact that you expect a person because of their color to think a certain way, I think that's wrong too.
That's true.
Yeah. So
that is very true.
Every case should be individual of itself. And for me, it has everything to do with where you come from, how you were raised, and the effects on your life.
Yeah.
We're all products of our society, and that leads to why we think way we do politically.
But now people are asking, is that comment going too far?
Well, yeah, a lot of people are mad at him.
Yeah. So I guess they'll continue to be mad at him.
It's not like he's going to lose his job. He's a rapper, and
That's true.
He works for himself.
That's
and
true.
So, I mean, he says what he wants.
Yeah, and he did go on to talk about it. President Trump, he said that that's his boy.
Yeah.
Calls him a friend now. So there was other things that he talked about
Listen, it's all
too.
going to go to the court of public opinion. Does this mean that Trump supporters are going to fall in love with Kanye West? I don't think so. But we'll see.
They might.
Yeah, maybe.
They might. Finally, a girl named Vanessa, she decided to surprise her dad at his food truck when he was unable to see her before she went off to her senior prom. And take a look at his reaction. It is just the sweetest. She's dressed up and ready to go. She's like, pit stop.
Right.
Let's go to see my daddy.
Oh, that's cute.
And look at him. He's just so shocked and surprised and excited and happy.
Yeah, he's like, oh my gosh, is that my little girl?
Yeah, that's my little girl grown up, looking all beautiful, about to go to the prom.
That's
gives
exciting.
her a hug and takes a picture. And in the 4:30 we were talking about how important this picture is for parents. I think a lot of kids are just so wrapped up in the idea of going to prom and their friends and their phone and having a good time that they forget. They forget their parents are also just as excited.
That is true. And mom and dad, in many cases, are paying for it.
Oh, yeah. No, but for you, I mean, you have two girls. For you, and you sent them to the prom. For you, was it, were you just as excited for them?
Yes and no, because, I mean, my proms, when I was younger, I would get so tired. I wouldn't want to stay up late. That's how my youngest daughter was. She came home at 11 o'clock. We said, now get back out there and have some more fun.
Yeah.
Don't come home. The other one, we were calling it, 2 in the morning. Okay, you're past curfew, time to come home.
She doesn't show up.
but it's just different personalities. But no, prom is a big deal. It's a big thing.
Deal,
and it's a big deal for the parents too, because for us that was like a real way to really, you're showing off your kid. You're putting on your finest clothes, whether you have a boy or a girl, and this is your big night. It's pretty exciting.
It's almost like the whole entire wrap up of raising them, I feel.
Yeah, and they're excited to be finishing high school or getting at least to the end of another year.
Yeah.
So, all right, stick around, everybody. Up next,